Caitlin Clark finished up one of the most remarkable years of basketball playing in quite some time.
In a stunning turn of events that sent shockwaves through the basketball world, Caitlin Clark has finally ended a week of intense speculation and rumors about her WNBA future. Taking to Instagram, Clark revealed her plans for the upcoming season.
Just absolutely did it all and became a magnet for attention and an icon for sports fans, certainly little girls, certainly mine as well, playing her basketball and watching her.
The basketball world held its breath as Caitlin Clark stayed silent after the Fever's controversial playoff exit. Speculation ran wild. Would she return, switch sports, or walk away entirely? Then, on October 2nd, Clark finally spoke out. Her heartfelt Instagram post about her rookie season sent shockwaves through the WNBA. In this video, we'll explore what her decision means for the Fever and the league's future. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive in, because the future starts now.
Make no mistake, Caitlin Clark is doing things beyond her years.
Clark's Instagram post was just the tip of the iceberg. Behind those carefully chosen words was a season that redefined what's possible in basketball. How did one superstar not only exceed expectations but rewrite the record books? On October 2, 2024, Caitlin Clark's Instagram lit up with a message that sent ripples through the basketball world. Year 1, check. She wrote, "Thank you to the many people who have supported me as I've been able to live my childhood dream. I'm filled with gratitude as I reflect on this past year of my life. See you all in year 2. With that, Clark confirmed what fans had been hoping. She's not going anywhere, but what made her rookie season so extraordinary? It wasn't just about breaking records, it was about obliterating them. Clark shattered an astonishing 62 records in her debut year, each one proof of her game-changing impact.
Just years of basketball with work put in by anybody.
Let's start with the numbers that left statisticians scrambling for new superlatives. Caitlin Clark averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, 5.7 rebounds, and 1.3 steals per game, elite numbers not just for a rookie, but for any player in the league. Her 337 assists set a new WNBA single-season record, highlighting her unmatched ability to elevate her entire team, but Clark's brilliance went beyond raw stats. She became the first rookie in league history to record not one, but 2 triple-doubles. Then she topped it off with a jaw-dropping 19-assist game, yet another record, cementing her place as a next-level playmaker. Her impact was transformative. Clark revitalized an Indiana Fever franchise long stuck in rebuild mode, leading them to a 20-20 record, their first 20-win season since 2015, and ending a years-long playoff drought.
That's our goal.
It's our goal to get to the playoffs.
Our goal is to be in the playoffs. Our goal is to just continue to be competing for a champion.
Clark's electrifying presence on the court didn't just win games, it won hearts. Attendance soared, her jerseys flew off the shelves, and the Indiana Fever quickly became must-watch basketball. Her impact was felt in every game as she created space, opened up the floor, and made her teammates better, forcing defenses to scramble. The accolades followed just as quickly as the records. Clark was unanimously named WNBA Rookie of the Year, a clear testament to her dominance. Her selection to the All-Star Game, earning the highest number of fan votes, was yet another milestone, proving she could shine alongside the league's biggest stars while captivating audiences across the country.
Caitlin Clark is way better, way sooner than anybody thought.
What made Clark's achievements even more remarkable was how she handled the immense pressure that came with her entry into the league. She didn't just meet the hype, she surpassed it. Her poise under the spotlight, clutch performances, and laser-focus drew comparisons to legends like Larry Bird, Pete Maravich, Steph Curry, and even Michael Jordan. But perhaps the most important part of Clark's rookie season was how it redefined what's possible for a first-year player in the WNBA. She didn't just raise the bar, she launched it into the stratosphere. Future rookies will now be measured against the incredible standard she set, a benchmark almost unfair in its greatness. If you've made it this far and are enjoying the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We appreciate your time. Now, let's get back to the action.
She also did it with the spotlight on her at a very young age. Fame is hitting this young lady's life. And very, very rarely did I see a misstep or something that I wouldn't want to show my daughter. Literally every step of the way, it's just like, watch her, watch how she plays, watch how she handles her business.
As Clark's star soared, so did the target on her back. The phenom who had taken the WNBA by storm was about to face challenges that would test her resilience like never before. Her record-breaking season had captivated fans, but it also brought heightened scrutiny and unforeseen controversy. The playoffs were expected to be Clark's crowning moment. Instead, they became the epicenter of a storm that engulfed the rising star. During a critical matchup against the Connecticut Sun, an eye poke left Clark visibly shaken. What should have been a routine foul turned into a lightning rod for debate. She hit the floor, but the whistle never came.
Everyone else is seeing this angle. I'm calling her in, and I'm saying to her, I need answers.
Questions about player safety and officiating erupted in the aftermath. Fans and analysts dissected every angle of the replay, debating whether the eye poke was accidental or something more. The controversy escalated when USA Today columnist Christine Brennan suggested there may have been intent behind the play, an assertion that sparked outrage from the WNBA Players Union and reignited the conversation about how the league protects its rising stars.
Went and kind of swatted at Caitlin. Did you intend to hit her in the eye? And if so, could you just, or if not, either way, could you talk about what happened on that play?
I don't even know why I would intend to hit anybody in the eye. That doesn't even make sense to me. But no, I didn't. I didn't know I hit her, actually. I was trying to make a play on the ball, and I guess I followed through and I hit her. So obviously it's never intentional. That's not even like the type of player that I am.
But the eye poke was just the beginning. Did you know Caitlin Clark was on the receiving end of 177% of all flagrant fouls called across the entire league? Let that sink in. Out of 144 WNBA players, one absorbed a wildly disproportionate share of the hits. And that's just the ones that were actually called. If every borderline or missed flagrant were counted, the number could easily double. Even more telling? Over 80% of those flagrant fouls came from one team, the Chicago Sky, whose head coach was recently fired. So why is it that when Clark gets hit with excessive contact, referees often swallow the whistle, yet when she slaps the rim padding in frustration, she gets hit with an instant technical? And don't even start with the "it's in the rulebook" argument, because we've all seen Diana Taurasi do the exact same thing without a tech. It begs the question, is there a double standard in officiating when it comes to Caitlin Clark?
Let me show you.
Picks off the pass, and Diana Taurasi.
Look at that. Bro, she just did the same exact movement as what Clark did, except Clark hit it lower. Diana did it straight on and loud.
Picks off the pass, and Diana Taurasi, they'll count the bucket. And one coming up for DT.
Right in front of the rest, blatantly not even acting on.
As Clark's fame skyrocketed, so did the dark undercurrent of online hate. But her response to adversity only added to her growing legend. Amid the swirling controversies, Clark's focus never wavered. Her ability to tune out the noise and continue performing at an elite level earned her respect from both teammates and opponents. The controversy surrounding her season exposed the complex realities of being a modern sports icon. On one hand, her meteoric rise brought unprecedented attention and excitement to the WNBA. On the other, it subjected her to a level of scrutiny and criticism few athletes ever endure, yet through it all, Clark's resilience shone. Each challenge only seemed to strengthen her resolve. The eye poke incident, and others like it, sparked broader conversations around player safety and officiating, turning her experience into a rallying cry for change.
Yeah, I think just being competitive is who I am. It's what I've done my whole career. I think at times there's ways I can probably channel it a little bit better, but that's just basketball at the end of the day. No, that's never gonna change. I'm never gonna lose that. I feel like I'm getting hammered. I don't know. I appreciate Christy getting a tech too.
While controversy swirled, something unprecedented was unfolding behind the scenes, a transformation unlike anything the WNBA had seen in its 27-year history. So what exactly did Caitlin Clark do to captivate not just die-hard fans, but casual viewers around the world, the answer lies in what's now known as the Caitlin Clark effect. Her impact went far beyond highlight reels and stat lines. Clark ignited a seismic shift that reshaped the landscape of women's sports. Her presence alone propelled the WNBA into uncharted territory, smashing viewership records that had stood for decades and elevating the league's visibility to new heights.
Fever are going to be over 200,000 higher than the next highest total attendance in league history.
Clarkonomics, my friend.
Let's talk numbers. During Caitlin Clark's debut season, 21 broadcasts featuring her drew over 1 million viewers each. This wasn't just a modest boost, it was a quantum leap for a league that had long struggled to consistently hit that mark. The Indiana Fever, once buried deep in the WNBA hierarchy, suddenly became must-see TV. And the common denominator in nearly every one of those record-breaking games. You guessed it, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark, but her influence wasn't limited to TV ratings. Clark's magnetic presence filled arenas like never before. The Indiana Fever shattered attendance records, averaging over 17,000 fans per home game, the highest in WNBA history. To put that in perspective, this was the same franchise that ranked second to last in attendance just one season earlier. In the span of a year, Clark transformed Indiana's home court into the league's hottest ticket. Even away games were affected. Teams hosting the Fever had to move to larger venues just to accommodate the crowds clamoring to see her play.
WNBA has seen record-breaking numbers this season in viewership, ticket sales, merch sales, and just overall growth of the league.
Clark's influence extended far beyond the hardwood. She became a social media sensation, amassing over 29 million Instagram followers. This wasn't just about basketball anymore. Caitlin Clark had transcended the sport and become a global cultural icon. But what made Clark truly special wasn't just her individual brilliance, it was her ability to elevate everyone around her. Her playing style, defined by pinpoint passing and clutch scoring, consistently brought out the best in her teammates. The Fever set a franchise record for assists in a single season, with Clark herself rewriting the assist record books. She didn't just score, she made everyone on the court better. Her presence in the WNBA drew comparisons to Michael Jordan. Analysts pointed to her unique ability to attract massive viewership and commercial appeal, much like Jordan did for the NBA in the 90s, following the foundation laid by Larry Bird and Magic Johnson in the 80s. And this wasn't just hype, the numbers backed it up. Clark's playoff debut averaged 1.84 million viewers, the highest for any WNBA playoff game since the 2000 finals. Just days later, Game 2 drew 2.5 million viewers, breaking the record set in Game 1.
Caitlin Clark has done for the game is generational, and I just, as a baller to a baller, I just want to say thank you to you, Caitlin Clark.
Absolutely.
For just lifting our game up, you and so many great players. But what you're doing, you're going to make all these women multimillionaires one day, like Tiger did, like Michael Jordan did. And we shouldn't hate on her. We should celebrate her, not tolerate her.
What's perhaps most remarkable about the Clark effect is that it lifted not just the Indiana Fever, but the entire WNBA. Every team saw a boost in fan engagement during her rookie season. It was as if Clark's star power had a gravitational pull, drawing in new audiences and injecting fresh energy into the league as a whole. WNBA legend Tamika Catchings captured it perfectly, saying Clark had rejuvenated not just the Fever, but the entire city of Indianapolis, and beyond that, the league itself. Catchings even drew parallels to the way Magic Johnson and Larry Bird revitalized the NBA in the 1980s, suggesting that Clark's influence could be just as revolutionary for the women's game.
I think it can't be overstated enough, like what she did to bring eyes to that sport. Whether people want to admit it or not, it's just a fact.
As the dust settled on Caitlin Clark's record-breaking rookie season, one question loomed large: would she be a one-season wonder, or the foundation of a future dynasty? After weeks of silence, Clark finally broke her social media hiatus with a simple but powerful message: "See you all in year 2." With those 5 words, she confirmed her commitment to the Indiana Fever and the WNBA, sending a wave of excitement through the basketball world. But what does her decision truly mean for the Fever, and for the league as a whole? Clark's rookie year wasn't just impressive, it was historic. Her presence doesn't just win games, it fills arenas, drives record-breaking viewership, and elevates the sport itself. With a full season of experience behind her and sky-high expectations ahead, all eyes are now on year 2. The future is now, the future is red hot, the future is fever.
Caitlin Clark is a superstar. Not a female superstar, she is a superstar.
We were coming to see Caitlin Clark play.
She moves the needle. The WNBA has been looking for someone who moves.
What makes the future especially bright for the Indiana Fever is the promising young core surrounding Caitlin Clark. Aaliyah Boston, the 2023 Rookie of the Year, forms a dynamic duo with Clark that has the potential to dominate the league for years. Add in the rim running and sharpshooting of all-star Kelsey Mitchell, along with the all-around versatility of Lexi Hull, now the WNBA's most accurate three-point shooter, and you have a talented, rising roster just beginning to tap into its full potential. Clark's playstyle is the perfect match for her teammates. Her elite court vision and passing create high-efficiency looks for Boston in the paint, open shots for Mitchell on the perimeter, and deadly opportunities for Hull beyond the arc. As this core group gains experience together, their chemistry and effectiveness will only grow stronger. Clark's continued presence doesn't just elevate the Fever, it shines a spotlight on the entire WNBA. With packed arenas, rising viewership, and ever-growing media attention, she may be ushering in a new golden era for women's basketball. As she prepares for the 2025 season, with a full training camp and greater familiarity with the professional game, expectations are sky-high. The question isn't if Clark will improve, but by how much. Many believe she's just getting started. Caitlin Clark's journey from college phenom to WNBA sensation has been nothing short of extraordinary. In just one season, she shattered records, revitalized a struggling franchise, and captured the hearts of fans across the nation. As Nancy Lieberman put it, what Caitlin Clark has done for the game is generational. Her presence has not only transformed the Indiana Fever but brought unprecedented attention to the entire league. With attendance and viewership soaring, Clark's influence is actively reshaping the future of women's sports. As she enters her sophomore season, the basketball world watches with bated breath. Will Caitlin Clark continue to redefine what's possible in the WNBA? If her rookie year was any indication, we're witnessing history, and the best part is, it's only just begun. So here's to counting down the days until Clark is back in action. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss a moment. Click the video on your screen. We'll see you in the next one.